Atlantic Ocean. It's the late Cretaceous period and the dry season has just begun. Here on the northeast coast of Brazil, a spectacle of nature is about to begin. Now that it's the dry season, the intense sunlight causes an explosion of plankton. These microorganisms are vital for the health of the ocean and are split into two different types. The first are phytoplankton. These are microscopic plants. They create their own food by harvesting energy from the sunlight in a process called photosynthesis. In order to get enough sunlight, they must stay close to the surface of the water. The other kind are zooplankton. These are animals and they feed off the phytoplankton. Together, they make a green, nutritious soup for larger animals to feed off. One of these creatures are crabs, and they gather on the beaches, ready to lay their eggs. The plankton will make excellent food for their offspring, but their eggs will be food for other marine life, such as fish. Thousands of them gather here, and their presence attracts larger creatures, such as sharks. These prehistoric sharks look very similar to their modern-day relatives. They are so well designed that very little has changed in the 450 million years they've been on the planet. Further out from the mainland, a pair of fins can be seen breaking the surface of the water. But these are not those of sharks. They belong to a completely different type of animal. Elasmosaurus. A type of giant marine reptile. This pod of up to 20 strong have travelled many miles to get here. They have incredibly long necks, over 7 meters long, which make up 2/3 of their body length. And 4 long, powerful flippers help them glide effortlessly through the water. Just like the sharks, they too have gathered here to feed off the vast shoals of fish. And they will need to eat all the fish they possibly can. It will soon be breeding season, and they will have to make their journey to their nursery in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. However, elasmosaurs are not the only reptile that has come here to fish. A flock of Marodactylus have returned from their breeding grounds in Patagonia. These flying reptiles are excellent at fishing. But after their long journey, they are completely exhausted. Their wings will have to recover before they go out and hunt on the open ocean. As the sun begins to set, the flock settle in for the night for some well-needed rest. Later that evening, down by the beach, all is quiet. But the silence will soon be broken. Hungry scavengers have gathered along the beaches to feast off the crabs. Their needle-sharp teeth make light work of the crab's armour, and they split it open to get to the nutritious meat inside. But this feast is only just getting started. Tomorrow will be the main course. Dawn, and despite the scavengers, the majority of the crabs manage to lay their eggs and make it back to the sea. The beaches are now completely littered with crab eggs, and the tide has swept many out to sea. All of these eggs attract hungry mouths from far and wide, and huge shoals of fish begin to gather in the shallows, ready to feed off them. But they are completely unaware that they are about to become food themselves. Elasmosaurs are excellent fish hunters. The eldest female assembles her pod with a sequence of clicks. They begin by rounding up the fish. The fish begin to panic and swarm together for safety. The sharks can sense the panic and they move in. And above the surface, the Marodactylus follow. Together, they have managed to herd the fish into one giant bait ball. This is the shoal's last-ditch defence measure against such formidable predators. The pod circle the shoal to prevent their escape, while the eldest female dives below. She drives them up to the surface. Up here, they are now within the reach of the Marodactylus. The flock begin to dive beneath the surface of the water. And the feeding frenzy begins. One fish tries to escape the carnage. But there is no escape. The Elasmosaurus' needle-sharp teeth are perfect for grasping slippery fish. And their long necks can be moved with tremendous bursts of speed. With a swift flick of their neck, they can catch the fish off guard. The Elasmosaurus will spend the next couple of weeks here. In this time, they must pack on as many calories as they can. As their breeding season approaches, they need the fat reserves in order to make their voyage across the Atlantic Ocean to their nursery. They must make the most of this opportunity, as meals like this out in the open ocean will be few and far between. Next time on Extinct Kingdoms, join us in the ancient Atlantic once again. One of the Elasmosaurus is feeling under the weather, and the pod encounter new creatures of all shapes and sizes. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss what happens next. And to all dinosaur fans out there, we salute you.